Hey yo, what's up family? What's going on? You know we got to get that groove on. We back here with Black Knight. Get ready to do brakes and rotaries. And oh my God, it's been a while since I do it, so I'm out of shape. Anyway, I got to get back in shape, start doing it again. But anyway, we're going to do the front brakes, back brakes, and rotaries on Black Knight. So with that said, let me get started. Y'all know how we do it. Let's do it. Okay, what we got here, family? We got the Z Power Stop 23. I don't know which ones is the front and which ones are the back. I think maybe the back ones are bigger, because if you look, this to your right is a little bigger than the one to the left, but I'll figure it out. It might be on the box. I didn't pay attention. I just took them out, and you know, basically that's what I done. And what we're gonna have to do is jack this car up. I might jack it up and put it all on blocks, full blocks, jack stands, or I might just do this side and do the other side. I don't know, just depends on how I feel. So from that, let's go ahead and get the car jacked up, get the wheels off, at least from this side, because that'd be basically the same process. And let's go from there. And once again, family, the name of the rotaries, in case you want to get them, they are called Power Stop Z23S. I bought the front and the back, the whole set, because really my back ones I think need to be replaced, but I just really replacing them for looks, and I get a better brake stop, so you know, less brake dust too, so you know, then they vent it, so it's better anyway. So I said I might as well just go ahead and do it. I've been had it for over a month, so just ain't never take time to do it. So right now I'm not doing anything with the car, so I might as well just go ahead and get it over with. But basically that's it. And like I said, the name of them is Power Stop Z23S. Okay, let's get these wheels off and go to work. Okay, as y'all can see, we have both wheels off of Black Knight. Y'all can see that. And I bet you're saying, oh, you didn't do the other side. Well, yeah, and I'm going to come around here and show y'all, because y'all probably think I did one side and say I'm going to do the rest of it later or another day. But as you can see, I'm going to walk around here. You see that wheel is off on this side, and that wheel's off right there. So all four wheels are jacked up, off. All four wheels are jacked up. What am I saying? All four wheels are off, and the car is jacked up. And if my wife gets some of this mess out of the way, I would have some room to do my work on my side. But she got so much stuff on my side and her side doing work that's all in my way. But anyway, we're gonna start off with the front ones. Start off with them, and then we'll work on the back. And I have no idea, I never did my back brakes. I just did the front ones and put brand new brake shoes and rotaries. But I never did the back because it didn't need it. So with that said, let's go ahead and start on the front ones, and we'll tackle the back when we get to it. Okay, here we go. Here's the front brakes. I tried to get this thing angled pretty good, which y'all can see, because trying to work and hold the camera, you know you can't do that. And my GoPros are dead, so anyway, I do the best I can, try to show y'all, for y'all ones that never change the brakes. Basically, you gotta have a C-clamp, and I'm working inside because I got an air conditioning vent up there, and I got a blower. It makes it a lot cooler. These last couple of days in Alabama, I don't know about y'all, but it's been hot, like in 93, 95, too hot to work outside. So I'm glad I got a garage with an air conditioning vent, make it cool in here, and put the blower on it, kind of blow on me and kind of, you know, help me stay cool. But you have to have a C-clamp, and I'm not sure about the back ones. There's some brakes where you got to have a special machine to turn the brake caliper in to make them go in. I think I done a Cadillac that had to have a special tool to turn them. Like I said, I haven't been in the back, so I'm not sure. But when I get to it, if that's that problem, I have to go get a tool for it, and I'll finish up the video and show you everything. But from there, you're gonna need a socket. 10. I got 10 and see, it was I think this was 11. I can't see. Okay, it was 10, and then 12 and 14, which they're different. I think 14's in the back. I want to say the little 10 pieces for the e-brake back there, and this one takes a 12, I believe. Yeah, 12. So it's kind of funny how they turn around and put two different size bolts on, but I guess the calipers are made different because the front are bigger than the back. So with that said, let's go ahead and break these bolts loose. Hopefully it won't be too hard to get the tube back here. Like I said, if you've never done brakes before, don't be scared. Jack your car up. I kind of leave my jack under, but I also got jack stands underneath on both sides and on the back, because you want to be safe. But that's so all the support won't be on the jack stands. I put it on the jacks, so to kind of help it out, give it support. So, you know, don't be scared to work on your car. You know, just be safe about it. You know, make sure everything's safe. While you're under here, you know, I just replaced all my bushings, bearings, and all that. So I want to check everything. Also, I got these spacers, and they have to be torqued down to 100. Plus, my wheels have to be torqued down to 100. So I'm going to check these while I got this off. I do it every time I pull these wheels off. I check it. And like I said, I probably had these wheels off 20th, 30th time, because instead of doing everything at one time, I, you know, go step by step. This is a good time. Like my caliper right here need touching up. I can touch that up while I got it off. I probably need to clean it up first and then touch them up. But I'm probably gonna do that, clean them up, spray them off, and touch them up. And you know, you want to check everything. Make sure you know your springs and stuff are still in place. And you know, everything, just check everything under there. Your in and out of tire rods, make sure they're still tight. Everything, just make sure you know while you're under. Anytime you go up under your car, doing anything under here with your brakes, you got to take the tire off. You know, look and check everything. It don't hurt anything. But anyway, that's enough said. Let's get to work. And to break these, you have to turn them to the front of the car. So you want to turn them right to break them loose. And then it shouldn't be on here too hard. Just kind of take your hand and bang them. See, mine wasn't even that hard. And matter of fact, that's not going to work. I got to get a straight, I think this got to be a straight 12. This one got, it's like a 12 point. So we got to find a straight 12 and fit on there, and we'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I done went and found a 12, regular 12. So I found a 12, but I ain't tell y'all the rest of it. I done went and had me some hot dogs and turned around and had some Kool-Aid, and maybe like an hour on back. So, you know, we can make it look like we just came back, though. You know how that goes. Anyway, let's get to work. If I can hold on to it. Anyway, get this 12 on here and break this thing loose. Like I said, it goes to the right, front of the car, to loosen it up. Okay, that one's broke loose. Then you got another one down here at the bottom. Y'all can see that. You got one back here and one back here. Okay. And they are loose. Pull your pins out. And you really want to have a box. I usually have a box where I can put stuff in, so I won't lose no bolts. So let me get a box. I'll be right back. Okay, I even got even something better. I got a bowl out the house. So it's an old one though. I use it for something, papers or something I put in it, but anyway, to do the job. And as y'all can see, when I pull the second bolt out, I'll show you. As y'all can see the second bolt, I get closer. That one is really greased real good. I grease all my bolts and the rubber pieces back there because you want that brake to be able to slide back and forth. So when you take this loose, you want to put, mine's probably be fine, but I'll get the grease to show y'all the name of it. Okay, this is Versa Chem caliper grease and everything. It's for your caliper, brake calipers, all the little points back there. I always buy a whole big thing of it because, you know, having 4 cars and changing brakes and doing everything, you don't know how much of you need. So you might just want to buy a little pack that they said all's on or whatever, but if you're always working on your car, you got a couple of cars, it's best just to buy the whole big thing. So go back to work. And I just recently started working in gloves because I was cutting my hands up, scratching them all up, scratching them all up, and so it works better. I like these gloves. I got a whole pack of these. Truck stop, I think it was 10 in a pack for like $11 to $12, so you can't beat it. And my hands squeeze in them, so they're fine. So now we gotta get well, something to pry this up. I can get a screwdriver. You can bang it with a hammer, but I don't want to bang it because I'm going to be chipping, knocking off paint. So let me find a flat screwdriver or something. Pry it up. Every time I can't find that I'm looking for it. Well, I'm gonna get one out there. I just got a new one right out the pack. I had a pack with Maltese in there, and I want to pry it there. See, I'm kind of chipping off some of my paint, but I'm going to go back and paint over it. It might be easy to get caught up in here. I need that little light where I can see. And I got it over here a little bit behind here. I got all kind of little gadget lights, so to kind of help me. See, this goes on the metal. It's pretty bright, y'all. And that end's already broke loose. And also, you want to have a hanger. I forgot, make your little hook on it so you can hang the caliper on. I got my hanger somewhere over here, I think. If I can find it. I can't find my little hooks and hangers that I made so when I'm working on the brakes, but maybe this bungee will work. That's to hang it so I want to bring hang it down to break that where the brake fluid comes through. So because you got to take this piece off, then you got to take this other piece off right here, which got, I didn't get the sides of the bolt when I'm gonna have to get it. So put that in there. Find some way to hook it once I get this bottom part off. Alright. Actually, this needs to be, I just hooked it on the inside of there, just so it won't be hanging all the pressure on this cord and cause it to leak and pop. Then I got to find the size to the bolt back here. And let me get the camera and bring it in so y'all can see, kind of get an idea. Let me see if I can get this light, get some light back here you can see. Give me 1 second if I can get that to hang on there. Okay, that works perfect. Now, I'm gonna get the camera and go in here so y'all can see what I'm talking about, the other bolts. Kind of give you an idea. If I can get the camera in there. It's kind of hard trying to work this camera in there. Really, it works better with a GoPro. But let me see if I can turn it around. I think that's kind of, I do it this way. I can't even really see. Okay, now I can see. Turn it this way. Give me a second. The camera's focusing in too far. Okay, let me zoom it back out so we can see what we're working with back here. Okay, I'm trying to look at the screen backwards. I still can't see. Let me get this light right. Okay. Okay, I cut the camera off and everything. Anyway, let's see. That's one of the bolts right there. And the other bolts will be further down. This ain't working out too good, y'all. But you get the drift. There's one bolt. See, that's the bolt I just took out with the hole empty. And trying to angle this thing backwards, kind of crazy. And that's the other bolt. There's another bolt on the bottom. So y'all kind of get the idea, because me trying to put that in there backwards ain't helping none. You know, and trying to get the angle right and see right, it just ain't working in my favor. So anyway, we're gonna go find the size of that bolt. I want to say, just taking a guess, 15 to 16 maybe, but we'll get back and we'll let y'all know. Okay, y'all, it was a 1932, so it's standard. I'm switching back and forth from standard to metric. So I know that ain't helping y'all, because actually you want to use either standard or either metric. But at this point right now, I want to get this done, so I'm switching back from standard to metric. So I don't want to hear anything. As long as I'm telling you what sizes you need, that's all you need to know. Okay, let's go to work. Find my wrench. I think I got the light in the wrong place. I think the light needs to be over, facing over here, because I'm blocking it up every time. So let me move this light around and kind of help y'all see a little better maybe. I think I had it kind of in the wrong spot. Maybe that might work a little better. Like I told y'all before, that light is hot. It's beaming on me, but I got the air and that blower blowing on me, so it helps. Now these things gonna be a little kind of hard, because you want these kind of pretty tight. You know. But see, that broke loose anyway. It wasn't that bad. Then you got another one down here you can feel for. Okay. So that's loose. So when I take these off, the whole thing will come out, which is pretty good. Thing about it is, and see, you can see that one's greased up too. I grease them off. And it's been done a long time. That's a real good grease to use. That kind of AutoZone and stuff in the packs, I have used some of that, and before it was time to do the brakes again, it had wore out. And also that's good for stopping your brakes from squealing and stuff. So it's pretty good. Then you got this whole thing comes out like this. And that's basically it. And you kind of want to keep it in place so you know how it goes. So ain't no doubt. So you can match the way these is laying in there to the other ones. Okay? And I forgot all about, I got to take this loose because I'm changing these. So, kind of messed up because I ain't got no brakes to hold this. So I kind of messed up. I'm probably going to get, I got a plug-in, like almost like a air wrench, but it's not an air wrench, but it just is good, and it'll break this loose. But I should have broke these loose before I took the brakes off, but that's y'all fault, because y'all let me take all these brake stuff loose and realize that we're changing these. I don't know why I was thinking I was just changing the brakes. Well, we changing both of them, but that I'm going to blame that on y'all. So let me find my air drill thing. Y'all see how that works. It'll turn and stop, turn a little bit. Just kind of like jerk the bolt till it get loose, and that's how I do all of them since. Y'all didn't tell me to loosen these up at first, and then, so you got brakes to hold it. Well, actually, the brakes wouldn't hold it, I'm sorry. I would have to take a screwdriver and stick down in here in the slots and let it go against the brakes to jam up against that. That way that I can break everything loose. But it's okay, because I always got a solution. So I'll be right back with y'all when I get this, find my air wrench. I'm going to get my hammer out because they probably need to go in some more, but I think I can get them on there. Probably didn't go in all the way enough. I think I'm going to have to go in some more. I hope there ain't a problem with these brakes. They look like they're in, like it's in enough. We're going to put the brake pad back on. Try to go in some more. I don't know. Put it on here. Let's see. See what we get out of it. Get it right on there. Usually put the pad on here so you get it going even. But for some reason, these might not be in enough or something. One of them might not be in enough. So we're going to see. Sorry y'all, this is turning to getting to be a long process. It seems like the brakes are all the way in there. Put that wrench on it some more. I hope I ain't got the wrong brakes. Well, it might go in some more. I might not put enough work in. push this in here. See if we can get this one going a little more. I think that went in a little more. We'll try this now. See what we got. I don't really think, well, I see now the back ain't going all the way in. That might be the problem. This going in, but the back ain't going in. Hopefully that's not a problem. I think that's where we're running into the back is what the problem is. Let's try putting the first hole in the bottom. This don't work, we got a problem. These ain't the right brake pads for this. This is right side. I think it is 12. I think I had a straight 12. But that was the problem with that slipping. We're just gonna snug that enough. Then we're gonna try to get this on, see what the problem is. Maybe that's it. Maybe with that brake. I think some people said they've been having problems kind of real tight getting this on, so you might have to use a hammer. So now I know I got to go back in and paint these. But I done knocked some of the paint off and everything. Try to get this lined up. And we need to come down some more. I think that's it. I think we got it right there. Yeah. This catch. We got it. That's turning and ain't catching. So I might want to hit the back. You don't want to do that. Hey, that caught it right there, y'all. That caught it. So hopefully I don't have no problems out of these brakes. Tighten this up. Just a little more, and I think we are alright. Hopefully we are alright. Man, that joke is tight. I hope them are the right brakes. I don't think these are two different ones. No, they're the same. So them are definitely it, but this joker's supposed to be looser than that. This is supposed to turn. So I don't get that. I don't just get to be, I don't just don't be an issue. Let's see what happened with the other one, but you remember when I was taking this loose, this was turning. Now it's not turning. Like that brake is on there. Maybe these are way too thicker than these. And these are, that's a little bit thicker than these. Hope we won't have a problem, y'all, but anyway, we're gonna start and get to the back. Let's go. Okay, y'all, my battery is starting to go down on this camera, and I know this is gonna be a lot of hell back here with trying to work this brake, but I'm gonna do it like in pieces and kind of get back with y'all and kind of describe it a little bit, what I'm doing and everything, so y'all have ideas and I can figure this out, and it won't take as much camera time as the front ones. Anyway, we'll get back with you. Okay, y'all, so far I ain't seen nothing that was hard about it. I got that loose. As y'all can see, I'm kind of blocking up the light. And then I see was 2 bolts. Then I see back here, if I can get the glove on the right, is the bolt back here like the other one, and down at the bottom, basically I got to take loose so I can get this off to get the caliper on. So I don't see nothing difficult right now. This might be the one where I said that you got to have that thing to turn it, push it in. That might be it. So I'll find out in a minute. Anyway, I'll get back with y'all and let y'all know. Okay, y'all, that didn't work, so what I had to do was get a thing called a disc brake tube, piston tube. And what it looks like this, it's got different sizes on it. And what you have to do is match it up. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Match it up with that. See where I got the 2 grooves right there, 1 groove right there, 1 groove right there. Match it up with that and turn it. And this takes, you can put your stanchion on it and a socket, and with your stanchion, and your wrench, and turn it, you know, that way to, I guess, probably tighten up. I gotta see which way it goes, but other than that, let me do that, because like I said, my camera is getting low, and I'll get back with y'all. Another thing I want to show y'all, you got a clip up in here. You got one right there and one on the other side. Right there. You got to make sure you put them clips back on so it holds the brake pads in. If you don't put that in there, so make sure you look at how it go back in there. Other than that, you won't never get your brakes to hold in there. So just remember to put them clips on. All right. Thing I forgot, you want to take these pins out and grease them so they can slide. So I never did mine, so make sure you do both pins, put that grease on them, and then on the back of your pads. All right. Okay, family, finally got the back, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about it and try to show y'all. Let me get this light over a little bit so y'all can see real good. And the back was a little hassle, but what I think everybody was running the problems with, if I get this light straight, where they was running the problems is they didn't have the back, the caliper back here out. So I had this little tube that I showed y'all earlier, worked fine. I kind of had to push it in as I was turning it to get the caliper to go in, because I was turning for days. And when I started putting a little force, like push on it, I had the caliper kind of leaning on this. You can see it kind of scratched it up, which is fine. But I had it leaning on that as I was turning and pushing it back. And where you're gonna have another problem, you got this bolt that's down here, right there. That bolt, and trying to put it on here to tighten this back up, you're gonna have problems. So the best thing to do is put this part of the caliper and put that bolt in and kind of lean this back and then wiggle it till you get it in there, and then tighten this up a little bit, and then turn around and put it back on this top part and push it on. That way it'd be a lot easier, because if not, you're gonna have time trying to put this bolt in to put this on, and because it's like tension from, you know, the brake. So when you try to put this on, it's kind of tight, you know. Then you also got this, which is the e-brake cord, or whatever you can call it, whatever, the brake itself. You got to make sure this is wrapped underneath the bottom of this, not coming right here, because they'll get caught in that. But other than that, that's basically it. Y'all see I got them on, and they are looking pretty good. I'm liking the way that's looking. I got to do some touch up because I got some paint knocked off right here, as you can see, chip. I'm about to clean it, and also on the front part, which is a little dark over here, got the camera mic can see. I need to clean. I got some chip spots on there, but as y'all can see, the rotaries and the brakes are looking good on Black Knight. So, you know, with that said, we're gonna end this video, and it's basically the same thing on the other side, so there's no need of filming that. So we're gonna call this the end of a work shift. It's been a long day, and like I said, we're gonna get this back together. We gotta do some touching up, and because might as well do it while it's all tore apart. So hopefully by next week, I might come do something tomorrow on this side and finish some other time on the other side. Ain't in no big rush. But other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share. And this your boy. I'm out of here. Peace.